Well, good morning, Delphus Trinity, our friends from all over the world, those of you who are watching. It is so good to be with you this morning. It is Wednesday. What is the date? March 12th, 2025. You know, on when is it? Saturday? It's going to be the 15th. And all I got to say about that is beware. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. But Saturday, beware. It is just good to be with you. I just want to bring you up to speed on some things that are happening around here. We had our first last night lesson in our Bible study series, The Writing on the Wall, talking about the book of Daniel. We had the first of our 4 week series last night. And as I said last night, I don't see any way we'll get it done in 4 weeks, but we're going to do our best. And we had 20 people show up for Bible study last night here on a Tuesday night. And we got through the introduction and all of the first chapter and parts of the second chapter of Daniel. We're going to pick up right there next Tuesday night at 6:30. If you weren't here last night, you can come and jump right in. I have the materials from this week to give you, and you can just jump right in, and we'll pick up in the second chapter of Daniel next week. So I hope you'll join us next Tuesday. You know, we were going through that last night. There was something never caught my attention before, and it was even in my prep, it didn't jump out. But there's a verse, and Nebuchadnezzar has this dream, and he's calling in all these soothsayers and astrologers to interpret it. And he puts a challenge in front of them, and they respond in the midst of this challenge. They say, this is Daniel chapter 2, verse 11. It is a difficult thing that the king requests, and there's no other who can tell it to the king except the gods whose dwelling is not with flesh. The soothsayers answer Nebuchadnezzar and they say, there's nobody can do it. Only the gods know the answers, and the gods are not with us. I'm watching the little colors on the screen here on my face. I think the lighting's interesting this morning in here. The gods are not with us. Ever since December, each Sunday as we've talked about that wonderful, wonderful word that's based in the Hebrew, Emmanuel, with us God. God with us. These guys are saying, King, we can't answer your question because the gods aren't with us. And I want to tell you, we can answer all the questions because God is with us. God has dwelt among us in flesh, resurrected from the dead, and dwells still with us today. God is with us, and that's an incredible thing. Good news. It looks like that new keyboard that we've got for worship to lead is pretty much paid for. We've had gifts come in, and I know there's another gift coming in this week that should cover most of the balance of it. And I am so excited about that. And I really look forward to Kathy and to David Jackson being able to use that in the weeks and months ahead. This coming Sunday, after service in the afternoon from 2 to 5:30 is the Turn Up Euchre tournament that Laura and Clay are sponsoring, and it's our second annual. And so hopefully you'll come out and just play euchre for some fun in the afternoon, and also come dressed in your best St. Patrick's wear for the weekend. They'll give a little prize for that, as they will also give a prize to the winners of the tournament. And so we hope you'll come join from 2 to 5:30. That happens at the Family Life Center, so make sure you come out and do that. Some of you have gotten the church app. I'm going to make that more available in the weeks ahead. Hopefully you'll be able to keep up with things going around here. I appreciate the feedback from those of you who have been looking at that and helping me beta test that and make sure it's going to work. I'm excited. We're getting a whole new set of software for our websites, for apps, also to handle membership and to handle our financial side of things here. And I'm really excited about where we're going. We want to make sure we're accountable, we're transparent, and that also we're keeping accurate records. And one of the things you'll be able to do in the future, especially if you have the app, is update your information as things go along so that we have the most accurate ways of contacting you, keeping you informed, keeping you looped in. Right now, as of today, we show 162 active members, constituents, youth, and children here at Delphus Trinity, and I'm looking forward to God adding to that number and expanding that number in the days, weeks, months, and years ahead. This coming Sunday, we continue our series that we've entitled Passion, Following Jesus. And this week, we're moving on in Mark's Gospel. We're still in the 14th chapter, and we're going to see some things that happen in the garden. We're going to see Peter deny Jesus. We're going to see the betrayal that's there as we move towards Easter as we continue to study. So I hope you have a blessed and wonderful week. I'm in the office by myself here for a little bit this morning, and so I've even answered the phone today. So there you go. I feel like I'm actually contributing here and not just working my 1 hour a week that pastors only work at 1 hour on Sundays. You have a blessed and wonderful week. We're praying for you, and I look forward to seeing all of you Sunday morning, 10 a.m. at worship, and next Tuesday, 6:30 at Bible study.